Good morning! And we're back. So today we are working on, first we need to wire the fridge. So I made a hole down here for the wire to go there, and I'll show you exactly what I do when I do it, because it's kind of winging it. And then we also need to make a platform that goes here, you know, over my electric. I'm gonna make it a door. We're also going to then do the panels up front. So those are still sitting inside. And we also need to make a little table. And that's it for today. So let's do the fridge first. I don't think the fridge will be too bad. I shouldn't have said that. It's not gonna be easy now. I did add a few things to my electric, but we're gonna go through the electric through a whole different episode of everything that I did, because I ended up doing it myself. I left my electric on for a really long time last night, and it sustained for quite a while. I mean, it didn't get under 50%, and it started at like 80. I'm ecstatic, because I was thinking I was gonna sell my 3,000 watt inverter and get a 1,000 watt because it's so big. Like, I don't think I need it this big. But if it's gonna sustain, I bet I don't have to waste money or time trying to sell that thing. So let's get to this. Alright, we're making a hole for the inverter. Alright, let's go through everything that I just did. I wired the fridge and I put in my inverter switch into the wall. First, the inverter switch is here. So all I did was I traced the rim of it, not this rim, the one inside. See, I traced around this. I made sure it was nice and even. I used that thingy over there, right there. So I actually put it up against this side and this, and then I traced it with the drill with a big bit. I cut a hole that was big enough for the jigsaw to fit into, and then I went around and I cut it, and then I got it in. I had to take the cord out first because I had to feed the cord in, and then this, and then I took the cord around here into the inverter. And then the fridge. So the fridge, like I said, I put a hole here. So I have the fridge hooked up on the side, brought it all the way down here, and then I brought it, so this thing doesn't go all the way here, it's fully open. So I brought it down here, and it's just sitting under here. I used little clippy things that you use to hang stuff, just to feed it under there. And then I created a hole, that white stuff is drying, through this way, and I used bits. Slowly got bigger, so it comes up in this hole. And I also filed it. You know, I try to get all the sharp edges off of it, so over time the cord doesn't break. That's why I put that white stuff. It's gonna dry into like this gooey stuff, and hopefully it'll protect the cord more and last longer. And then I just wired it up to the fuse box. From here all the way to here. This is where my guy is. And it works. I do want to put more clippies under there. I don't have any more right now. Just to secure it, make sure it doesn't fuck with the door. But yeah, I totally winged that shit. I totally winged that shit. But it works, hopefully. Alright, next thing I want to do is, we gotta do the front. I keep pushing it off, saying I'm gonna do it, but we need to do it, so. But all of the electric is done, except for the alternator. But we don't have all the parts for that, so we'll have to wait. So, let's get started on the front, the panels. Alright, this is as good as it's gonna get for a view. Okay, so you see the wall, cool. We need to leave a little space for these so these don't get squished. So what I'm thinking is, so we're gonna get some 1/4 inch thick that we've been using for like the doors and paneling, like the Renogy not the branch, the inverter thing. The inverter switch. I'm a terrible talker. I don't know if you've noticed. 1/4 inch here around it, all the way down. 1/4 inch on this one as well, and then we'll do a 1/4 inch on the opposite end board all the way over there, and a 1/4 inch over here. And that will be where I'll be screwing in my panels, and it will keep a nice little 1/4 inch space for my lights. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Let's go cut some pieces. One of them needs to be 43 inches by 3 inches. Let's go ahead and cut it, install it, and then move on to the next. All right, I'm back. Let's see. All right, I got all the pieces, so I got one here all the way, mostly down. I got these. It's okay if they hang off. Goes all the way down, and then we have this one. I'll sit there, and then one all the way over there too. All right, next let's go ahead and measure the first piece, first panel. Hope for the best. I kind of dig it. It's not all the way up. I don't want to push it too much because of the cords, but I still want it even. Oh, you can't see it. Alright, I just put in the last panel. Check it out if you can. I mean, that would be great. Awesome. I'm not going all the way down here. I'm too tired, don't want to, don't need to. So we're just gonna stop here. Amazon came in early, so I got my 2-gauge cords that are gonna go from my alternator battery, which is my front battery, to my back batteries. So we'll work on that tomorrow. Also, we have to do the door and the little table, and that's tomorrow too. So, yeah. Good morning! It's actually really cold out, which is cool. So we need to get moving because I'm cold. Today we're gonna do a little pull-out table, tiny little table. So we're gonna put it right here. I got this thing where it pulls out and it locks. So I'll have a table and then I can put it back down like that. And then, hey Louie. Poor Louie hurt his eye yesterday. And then we're gonna do just a big ass door right here. Okay, well, first thing, let's do the little table and the door, because I'll have to stain those. So let's cut those, sand them, make them nice and smooth. Excuse me. And stain them. And then while those are drying, then we can look into exactly, oh yeah, we have to make a panel there too. Alright, I do have these. They're really pretty, so I think I'll just use these. Bro, that's so cute. Alright, now let's go let it dry, and then we'll glue that shit down. And then I'll see if I have any polyacrylic. I might put some polyacrylic on it. Okay, next we need to make a platform for where electric is. So I have a place to put my DCDC charger. I think that thing's pretty small. It looked really small, so it should fit. I'll just cut that board over there. Already has polyacrylic on it. Alright, let me go measure it. Alright, that will stay there. Let's go ahead and screw it in. Alright, next thing is, ooh, I got my finger stuck. Let's go ahead and see if that door panel is dry. Which I'm sure it is because it's stained. And let's put some hinges on it, a door handle, and a magnet. After that, we'll see if the other one is dry. We'll put some polyacrylic on it. If we have some polyacrylic. I don't know if we do. All right. All right, let's go check on that table. Okay, look. We have polyacrylic in the spray form. So first I want to glue these on here. Looks pretty good. We're gonna let this dry. Then we're gonna spray it with polyacrylic a few times. And then we shall install. I really like this table. It's really cute. Okay, it's been like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, I don't know. Okay, so in the meantime of that drying, I've been working on something else that I kind of last minute decided to do. So I have a safe, as you can see, this little safe thing. I'm actually gonna screw it into right here. I put 2 holes in here. You can't see it, but there's 2 holes. I just used bits and used a small one and then slowly got up. And I'm using these big fat screws. God, you can't see anything. So I made the hole big enough just for, not for it to sit in it, but for me to thread it in, if that makes sense. So, we're gonna go ahead and put those 3 screws in here. This will be Lastly, I did end up having to cut this shorter, so it wouldn't quite fit. And then after that, we'll install that little window, the little door, For the electric, I'm probably just gonna have to figure it out myself, and then I'll show you what I did. All right, guys, let's go over the electric. So, just see what I did for the alternator. So I've been trying to attach my front battery, my car battery, to the back battery, so my alternator can charge my batteries. Now, it's not completely put together, it won't be today. I still have to go get my DCDC charger, which is my battery isolator. What that does is it prevents your batteries in the back from draining your front battery when it's off. So you're able to turn on your car. First, I used 2-aught cabling. I think it was a little too big or excessive, or I don't know, but I went with big enough than not big enough. So I've seen other people use different sizes. I don't know. I went with 2-aught because I knew it had to be something big. 4-aught probably would have been fine. Let's start with the front battery. So what I do is you attach the front battery to the back battery. So what I did, can you see? So my battery is under this. I really don't want to pull it up right now. It's not attached. Now here are my cables. They're not attached, they're just under there. I drilled a hole here. This is really easy, it's like rubber. And then a little bit of foam under, and I shoved them in there. And then I got some PVC pipe to protect it up here, and that goes all the way back there. And then I put it again in more PVC pipe just to protect it, because I do store stuff here. And then they're going to here, all the way around. Look at these. And then I was told to put a 40 amp fuse on here, so I put the 40 amp fuse on here. And then the cords are now sitting, because then they're going to go to DCDC charger, which is going to sit right here. And then from DCDC charger, it's going to go straight to the batteries. And from the DC charger to the batteries, I have another 40 amp fuse. I was told this is the size to get, which I will install when I get it. So that's what I've been doing. I also made this lovely board here to hold this up. I've been using PVC pipe, but I made this. This is actually a lot stronger and secure. I cut it to the perfect angle and a little bit over here too. It's nice. I also put these two in to protect the electrical from all the stuff over here. Okay, now let's install this little table here. Alright, I got my table here. Okay, so I think I am done, and like everything. I did add a few things. So first, I added this support in here. This thing, can't open this all the way, but right here I add this board just for protection. And then for the toilet, totally wing this. I don't know if it's really gonna help or not. I put some white board right there and a whiteboard under the toilet paper, and it'll prevent the toilet from going this way, so that's good. I am all done. Woo, this is exciting. I'm all done with the van. Well, mostly. I'll just have to do electric, but I need my piece. Wow, this is a new feeling. Now I just have to clean up and put all my shit away, and I get to burn all my wood that I didn't use. Sweet. Sweet!